the rumor is rife that the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky might have surrendered to Russia's President Vladimir Putin. But if not, but why not if not? Why not if not? What is left for Ukraine to hang on to? America under President Donald Trump has capitulated, and the whole of NATO don't have what it takes to fight Russia. But you see, right from the beginning, I thought there was no sense at all in playing Ukraine against Russia. Granted that Russia started the aggression, Russia started the attack, but so what? So what? How can you clench your fists against somebody who can blow you out, who can knock you out with one or two blows? Because that is the equation, the power equation between Ukraine and Russia. I said it ab initio in 2022 when the war started, that how could NATO, including America, the North Atlantic Trade Organization, NATO, with America, ask Ukraine to counter-attack Russia rather than looking for a peace, by all means, even if necessary, prostrating to Russia to please hold it. Because it's like playing an antelope or pairing an antelope with a lion. That is it. Russia is a world power. Ukraine is not a world power. So, I once said that it would have been better for NATO to tell Russia, if you fight Ukraine, we fight you, than asking Ukraine to counter-attack. The whole thing is a mess, as a matter of fact. And Donald Trump came, oh my God, just withdrew abruptly American support. Yes, at one time, not even sharing intelligence with Ukraine. Oh no, Donald Trump is brutal. It's brutal. The former president, Joe Biden, under whose leadership the war of Russia-Ukraine started, was unwise to say Ukraine should counter-attack Russia, you will support Ukraine. It's too odd. It's absurd. But I believe that was born out of ignorance. Ignorance. But for Trump to come and just withdraw America's support and asking for Ukraine's minerals because of the cost of the war, and for some time withdrew total support from Ukraine, even saying that Russia is bombing the hell out of Ukraine. Oh my God! So I would think that if you are gathering wicked, heartless people, and you don't include Trump, it's not complete. Russia is bombing the hell out of Ukraine. And Ukraine did not go into the war by itself, but with the backing of NATO. And America has been and is still part of NATO. You know, Donald Trump will have done what NATO did not do before him, to say, please, Putin, arms down. I beg you, consider loss of life. But abrupt withdrawal, even from intelligence sharing from Ukraine, that's what I'm talking about, being heartless. You know, and it's an unimaginable as asking Ukraine to counter-attack Russia. And now, the sovereignty, but of course, what do we say about Zelensky? Volodymyr Zelensky himself agreeing to fight back Russia without counting the cost, without weighing the power of Russia and the power of Ukraine. Just emotion and sentiment on protecting your sovereignty. It's like somebody saying is fighting for a life that he or she will lose in the process. Because that's what has come now. That's what has happened now. Look at the level of destruction of Ukraine in human lives and property. And now, where is the sovereignty you are protesting? You are protecting. As a matter of fact, what option has Ukraine now? The best option is to surrender to Russia. No two ways about it. No two ways about it. Yes, I do agree with Russia to impinge on the sovereignty of Ukraine. But you have to, Jesus of Nazareth, I don't believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus of Nazareth. And is quoted as saying that which king will be going to war against another king without deciding whether with his own 3,000 soldiers will be able to confront somebody coming with 10,000 soldiers. And if it is impossible to arms down and seek peace with the other king, it's in the Bible, you know. But it's matter of common sense. At a matter of fact, it's a matter of common sense. There was a day we were going to farm, me and one of my cousins, and fight started between us. And when I saw that he had floored me, I shouted to grasses and trees, come and separate us. He burst into laughter, and that was the end of our fight. We never fought again. Going to farm that day and henceforth. I shouted to grass and trees to come and separate us. He burst into laughter, and that was the end. Because it was already on May, and we were alone on the way to farm, you know. I called on grass and trees to come. So that was, I was saying that that war should never have been, even if it meant prostrating to Russia to please arms down. That how can you be fighting Ukraine? You see the difference now. Something like that to play on the intelligence and but Donald Trump, that should have known that, handle it the way he wanted to handle it. He didn't do better than his predecessor, Joe Biden. No, which is unfortunate. Peace at last, after so many destructions, so many killings, so many devastations, catastrophic destructions in Russia and in Ukraine, but more in Ukraine than in Russia, as it has turned out. So, I don't know. Anyway, the earlier Zelensky surrenders to Putin, the better. Nothing to hang on now. America of Donald Trump has told you he cannot stake Third World War, and he started saying it from day one. And so you, Zelensky, no, you should, don't let me. I hope you have learned your lesson. Let me just stop it there.